Guys, what is going on? Happy Sunday. I am so excited to get this day started, and it's going to be a beautiful outdoor workout. And I got my microfactor mixed in with my coffee. It's chocolate microfactor, and my caramel collagen. So, got my coffee going. I've got mixed up my protein drink here with you. I have not taken my Optigreens for the past couple of days, so I'm going to get back on track with that. And let's see, my BCAAs, and I'm going to have my Enduriformance today, and my Megawatt, because I am doing some physical activity every day, pretty much, chasing kids. And but today is step box and leg day with weights, and another cardio kick video. So that's what's going on today. And I wanted to talk about keeping your nose to the grindstone, because yesterday during my race, that's all I could think about was just looking down, hands down, leaning forward, trying to finish my race, and trying to push the little kid ahead of me because he was kind of getting discouraged and starting to walk. I said, "You got this, buddy. Go, go, go." He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna walk again. I'm gonna run again." I mean, but I wanted to also say that I ran into Kyle Perry. Yes, is it? Yeah, Kyle Perry. There's a couple Kyle Perrys. I grew up with a Kyle Perry, but this Kyle Perry is an influencer like me. And many of you might have seen him on videos, but he's got a very aggressive approach. I never really agreed with it at first, but now I'm just like kind of like in love with his approach, because it's so true. I mean, you have to be aggressive if I mean, and it's hard for me to be aggressive, so like I'm more of that like soft approach. I'm a mom of 4 kids, like just trying to, but he's like he's getting it. He's aggressive. He makes his point, states his point, and I love it. And I want to collab with him here soon. So stay tuned for that. Sometime in July, I think. But anyway, very cool dude. He's got kids, just like me. They're young. Actually, this morning I was, my son is having a hard time regulating, and I had stated before he has autism, and sometimes it's hard taking him into public because literally he doesn't, he doesn't want to be a part of any kind of group. He just wants to go off and do his own thing, which it's so much easier to have him in his own environment here. My mama heart starts breaking because I really see the difference in when I'm in public, and and that's what, like, we all need to regulate at certain times, and they just show us kind of how to live life more, really. I mean, you don't worry about anything else, and you go off and do your own thing, and you're almost kind of like a free spirit. And so he's taught me so much out of all of my kids, and I don't want to pick my favorites, but like, I mean, literally, kids, like, you need to be taught by your children, and it really shows how you live life differently. And it's crazy, and I love it. I love every ounce of it. Like, he may make me tear up because I feel like I have to explain myself, but that's always been who I've been. I've always felt like, I'm sorry, he's got autism, like, and then they immediately like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry," it's like, no, don't be sorry. I just, sometimes, because like our children will do stuff, and like you feel like people look at you weird, and but that's like, I've gone through my whole life like that, worrying about what people think, and I've learned to kind of step out of my shell a whole lot and do what I want to do. And that's that you got to do what you want to do, guys, because like, if you don't step out of your shell, if you don't take that leap, get uncomfortable, you're not going to live your life to its full potential. And everybody's always going to have opinions. And I saw a post last night, someone was dressed up like it was a gay pride, and he dressed up like how he felt. And I'm like, and he made a post about it, and I said, good for you, because he made a post about, oh well, it was so uncomfortable to do, I really stepped out of my comfort zone. And I'm like, I love it. I love when people step out of their comfort zones to do stuff, to promote stuff that they want to do, because that's so important, because that is how you grow. That is how you grow as a person. We need more of that every day, because our kids need to see that too. Our kids need to see that there's brave people out there, and not just like step backs and be like, because we've had way too many of those in the past, and we need a lot of leaders to show like, hey, you know what? I'm going to do this day in and day out, regardless of what you think. And I even had to go through it with my husband. I said, listen, I don't care what you think. I'm just going to keep on going. I haven't done anything different. Like I get made fun of about how like my workout sessions, like how long they are. And I'm like, listen, it's my own grind. It's what I want to do, leave me alone. Because I take that long, slow and steady wins the race approach. I feel like doing that, you gain your muscle over time, which happens anyway, but like the long workouts I have, it slowly works my muscle. It's not like wham bam, get that muscle and then get that recovery, because I don't have that option of getting that recovery time in, and because I can't stop. I'm a mom. so it's like I work my muscles, and then like maybe an hour later get my recovery shaken. And but also I'm not like 20 anymore. I'm 35. So it's like I need to I'm in it for the long haul, and I want you guys to be in it for the long haul. So that's what I preach. I preach that you have to preserve your body, and it's so important to just take your time with stuff, and not go all out, run every day. Take that moderation approach. And I found that like with eating and stuff like that, just like a little bit of everything is good, and it's a necessity, really. And as long as you stick with that approach, you're gonna be just fine. And so like people drink a lot of energy drinks, and that's all they drink. There's nothing wrong with drinking a little bit of energy drinks, a little bit of beer, a little bit of water, a little bit, come on, you have to agree with me, because too much of one thing, like too much caffeine is bad for you. Too much of, so you have to look into that moderation. And and even though it may kickstart you, it's doing other stuff to your body that you don't want to know. So I am totally wired this morning. I do not know why. I have not had, I did have 2 caffeine drinks last night that literally, like, I had so much energy, and then I crash in. So, but the energy drinks, I like Celsius, and I've gotten the Alani drinks, and they are very tasty. But like I said, everything in moderation. You don't want to energy drink it up, because you will it'll be detrimental to your body, just like too much alcohol, and that's why I quit for a month and a half, and just to kind of reset my body and set some more strict, I gotta hold myself to stricter standards. So anyways, guys, back on track, sticking your nose keeping to the grindstone, and not giving up, and You know, there's lots of people out there, whether you follow or look up to, you know, that are there for you and really do care. So I just want you guys to know that just hold your head up, you know, keep your nose to the grindstone, and you cannot listen to those voices that tell you not to do stuff, you know, because there's lots of those in our life. And just think of how many people get shut down and never reach their full potential. And I know I've had a chat about that too. So hold your head up, guys. We'll see you. Have an awesome Sunday, and we will see you post workout. Love you guys. Peace.